Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here, back for another part of the Uber's Road to Top 10. Today I'm going to be using a team that my boy Lucas passed me. So, big shout outs to him. This will be one of those unedited videos because schoolwork and things like that. But in any case, we're going to be using this team. It's based around Mega Salamence, Life Orb, Nasty Plot, Darkrai, as well as Swords Dance, Max Speed, Jolly, Groudon, Protect, Bronzong, one of my favorite Ubers, not Ubers, but one of my favorite Pokemon using Ubers, Scarf, Sleep Talk, Landorus, and Swords Dance Recover, E-Color, or, SD, normal Arceus. Now, if you guys would like to use the team alongside me, you can. The link to it will be down below in a paste bin. It's been a little while since I've done an episode of the Uber's Road to Top 10. Honestly, I've decayed a lot, and it's tough finding the time to find time that I can't record and just get back up to where I was. But I decided, you know what, whatever. We're at 1613. We were like at 1700 when I ended it, and we're just gonna try and get as high as we can in this. So we got a game right away versus Talonflame, Shuckle, Sticky Web user. I don't really care about webs too much. I think that my SD Arceus just destroys them. I am going to lead off with my Darkrai though, because I can put Shuckle to sleep pretty easily as it leads off with that Shuckle. I don't think this thing gets Magic Coat. I'm just going to go right for the Dark Void. I don't see a reason not to, honestly. If he does have the Lumberry, I'd be unfortunate, but nothing I could do about that. And honestly, I'm just going to Nasty Plot up and just try and threaten this thing a bit. Shuckle is going to stay asleep. I mean, it's going to be tormented by Dark Dreams anyway. Looks like it's leftovers as well. So even if he gets a Sticky Web, I don't think my Salamence cares about that, neither does my Landorus, or either Arceus as well, because of the SD Extreme Speed. So what about that +2 Dark Pulse? Not going to knock him out. Let's see if he stays asleep, as he does stay fast asleep, so we're able to prevent Sticky Web, and it looks like Stealth Rock as well. I guess his Arceus could have Stealth Rock, but I really doubt that. Nice. Alright, so here we get rid of Shuckle, prevent Stealth Rock and Sticky Web versus our team. As he goes out to Talonflame. Do you even kill me? I'm just gonna Dark Pulse. Alright, so he kills me, so I'm thinking he's Bandit or Life Orb. I think those are the only two that could kill me. From 80%, let me calculate that real quick. I didn't need Darkrai for anything else anyway. I guess Lugia, but I have Bronzong to deal with like 7 members of his team. Darkrai. Uber Special Attacker. Talonflame. Oh, you Swords Dance. Yeah, I was out of range of Jolly Sharpbeak. Adamant Sharpbeak. I guess he could be Adamant Sharpbeak, but I'm thinking more he's Choice Band. Yeah, Choice Band is a lot. Why is it still? Yeah, Choice Band kills. I'm assuming that's Choice Banded. I'm gonna go out to Bronzong and just play off the fact that he's Choice Banded and get up my rocks. Rocks are important for breaking Lugia's multi-scale. That has to be Choice Banded. I pray. Yeah, so we're able to get rocks as Lugia is gonna come out. It's not a counter. I don't know if he's sub Lugia, but I'm gonna hit him with a Toxic. As he just whirling me out, it looks like it. Yep. So we're able to Toxic Lugia as well as get up Stealth Rock. Pretty big. And the thing is, I can always go back down to Bronzong. I don't have to risk a Toxic from his own Lugia, and I can literally spam Toxic with my Bronzong. Bronzong just recovers up versus Lugia. It stalls it out a bit, and I'm actually just going to go for Toxic just in case he decides to go out into maybe his Darkrai. I guess Talonflame would come out too. If I do land the Toxic, I just Protect Stall. Talonflame ends up coming out nice. So we can see what move it locks itself into with the Protect. Let's see what he does. I actually don't know who this music is from. I know Shofu passed it to me, but I don't know anything else about it, unfortunately. Ground seems good right here because I do resist that. I also have insane bulk. I mean, after I Problem Revert, obviously, I do resist that. I also have insane bulk. Obviously, I do boost the power of Bandit Flare Blitz, but I think that took less than anything else would have. Even Salamence after Intimidate, maybe. So Darkrai is going to come out. I do have a Sleep Talk Landorus, which I'm going hard into. I'm also Scarf as well, so I can just click Sleep Talk and hopefully get U-turn or something nice like that. He does connect, which is good. Don't want to hack some. I mean, Shuckle just being out of the game was so good early on, as we are going to Sleep Talk a nice U-turn. Nice. And I actually go hard into my Arceus. just in case he sets up a nasty plot, because we can threaten it with the extreme speed. That worked even better for me. Also, if I got like the Adamant Earthquake, that would have hurt him a lot. But E-Speed is going to be able to knock him out. Xerneas is going to come out. I do have my Bronzong, which is the counter, or check rather. And if he Geomancies up, if Gyroball doesn't manage to knock him out, oh, if I didn't say before, if you would like to use a team alongside me, there's a paste spin, a link to it down below in the description. But basically, he can't knock me out with anything right here. I could just go for Gyroball. I did nothing. And Gyroball doesn't knock him out. I can't risk like a random sub Xerneas. I'm assuming he has Focus Blast, so I'm just going to go right for Gyroball. As he just goes right for a Moonblast again. Ah, goodbye. Bronzong putting in the finest of work. And I'm assuming Arceus Extreme Killer is going to come out. Yep. And what I can do is go hard into Salamence, get off the Intimidate, and go right for the Adamant Double Edge after Mega Evolving. Shout out to my boy Brady, by the way. Always supporting the American Cancer Society. I appreciate that. But we get that win. Nice. Let's go for another one. This is gonna be a really chill one. This will be really chill. I'm feeling really like I woke up recently, so I'm like tired. But also, it's not early. I got in late last night. I had some problems with my car. But yeah, let's look at the ladder where we're at right now. So top 10 is 1753, and I think we just got to, well, unfortunately we cannot look. Alright, so we got a game though. Our opponent's team is extremely threatening. Veltal is just a big threat to this team because I do not have I don't have a good Dark Resist. Darkrai isn't a good Dark Resist. I can sweep him with my SD Arceus though, as long as I weaken his Tyranitar. I'm actually going to lead off with the Darkrai because I can put him to sleep right away, as it leads off with Arceus Dragon. So this is great because something is going right to bed. If you go to Tyranitar, that gives me 2 chances to hit, assuming he's Lumberry. I really hope we do hit right here. Nope. I'm not sure if he'd actually be Lumberry or Chople, but I'm going to risk it as we missed twice. Okay, he's probably Bright Powder then. Nice Sleep Talk. Revealed. Yeah, I am not staying in. I'm going right out to Groudon. It might be choice in some sort of way, but Primal Groudon threatens his team a lot. If he does go for the Sleep Talk again, as he goes right for Edge, to be expected. And I'll Fire Punch here because I expect him to switch out into one of his Levitating Mons, as he actually goes out into Arceus Dragon, which isn't too bad for me. I expected a Veltal to come out, not Bronzong, but mainly a Veltal. But I can go right out into my Bronzong right here. Really risky, but I'm assuming he's Toxic Arceus Dragon. But he does double out into Tyranitar. Either that's a good play or he expected me to go out to Bronzong. I cannot stay in, as he does have Pursuit. I didn't expect that on a Sleep Talk set. But now my answer to his Xerneas is really weakened. So I'm going to SD up right here, because I expect him to go right back out into Arceus Dragon, and I can threaten that with the +2 Precipice Blades. He cannot knock me out. Though I'm more scared of Xerneas, I'm trying to sweep him now with Salamence. So we'll hit him right with the Precipice Blades, as we are faster because we are jolly, and down goes his Arceus. Nice. Nice. Let's see what he sends out now. So Arceus Dragon would have been a threat. If Veltal is going to come out, let me calc how much I do to the defense of a Veltal. Primal Groudon. It could be a Chartyberry. I don't know if he's defensive or not, honestly. But I am jolly. +2. Fire Punch. In the sun. Reverse Physical Tank. Stone has a decent chance of knocking him out. I'm thinking he is defensive, because he's not that weak actually too. Well, he is kind of weak to E-Killer. He doesn't have to be defensive though, that's the thing. But I don't have a good switch in regardless. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. As we missed the Stone Edge, great. As he was defensive, we had a chance of knocking him out. That's so lame. Whatever. Even if we didn't knock him out there, weakening him for our Arceus would have been so good. But we're just gonna go for Dark Void. I don't know. Okay, Legacy. Saying sorry doesn't help me, but it also doesn't hurt me either. It's not your fault. It just still sucks. But I'll put him to sleep with the Dark Void. If Tyranitar comes out, that's fine. I mean, I get to weaken it. I don't know. Maybe we can win with our. Come on, hit a Dark Void, please. Can we hit one? That's 0 for 3. I just need one to hit. Just one. Alright, that's 0 for 4. Dark Voids missed. Am I doing... Did I use sleep... Did I break sleep clause or something? Did I hit this and I don't understand what's happening. Thank you. So we hit one. As he doesn't even go for the sleep toss, so that's great. I can go right out into my Landers right now, and then U-turn out versus something. Assuming he doesn't wake up or get like some random Ice Beam or Stone Edge crit. That works out for me, and we will just go right for the U-turn. Yeah, we're going right for U-turn right here. We gotta weaken something. I gotta get my Bronzong back in too. If he goes up to his own Bronzong, I will go out to my Bronzong and get on my Stealth Rock just to weaken that Yveltal. If he goes Yveltal, yeah. Alright, so I'm going out to my Bronzong and I'm going to weaken him, or I'm going to get leftovers back. Now, while I could go out into Darkrai and immediately threaten him, I need leftovers to threaten Xerneas. So we're going to get out for Stealth Rock right here. Maybe we can still win with Extreme Speed Arceus, assuming things go well. I'll just go for Toxic right now. I don't mind staying and going all the way back up to full. Yeah, you can get me all the way back up to full. I do not mind. Let me still counter your Xerneas. In fact, I'm gonna hit him with a Gyro Ball. Yeah, just in case he went to Tyranitar. I really don't mind this. I'll hit him with a Toxic right here, just in case he doesn't go out to Tyranitar as he does. I'm really hoping he doesn't wake up here because I need this leftovers on me. I need leftovers. So please don't wake up and get off a pursuit. That'd be great. I honestly do not need you to wake up right now. I really wish I hit the +2 Jolly Swordsdance because I had a decent chance to knock out the Yveltal. And even if it didn't, the important part was weakening him for Arceus. Arceus could win the game. But he doubles down to Xerneas. I guess he's going for game right now. No, I went out to my... Yeah, I went out to Landers though, so I don't mind the Xerneas coming out. Oh, it's leftover Xerneas too. I have to go for U-turn here. I don't know what type of Xerneas this is. Is it Calm Mind leftovers? Well, Bronzong is literally only useful for this thing. I don't know if he's Calm Mind or not. Probably is Calm Mind. I need to force a rest if I want to win with my Arceus. If he's physically defensive, then I'll be annoying, but I'm going to force a rest now with Toxic. Assuming he has rests. Alright. So again, I guess he's physically defensive Xerneas plus physically defensive Yveltal? I'm not sure. We'll go for Gyro Ball right here. Yeah, looks like he's rest talk. That does absolutely nothing. So now's the turn where we go out into our SD Arceus and just start setting up on this thing's rest, because he's definitely gonna rest right now. Unfortunately, we're gonna lose to Yveltal. Well, we're not gonna necessarily lose to Yveltal, but we're gonna be in a bad situation. Like, I mean, I had to hit the Stone Edge. We were in a great situation, but it depends if he stays in now or not. Maybe Scarf Landers can clean. I need a weaken Yveltal though. The important part was just forcing Xerneas to switch out. That was like the important part right there. And checking if his Yveltal was... I don't even know if it was Chardy. It looks like it might have been Chardy or Rocky Helmet, but we're gonna sack our Bronzong right here. That way we can go out to our Darkrai and click Thunder. We forced the Yveltal to take Stealth Rock damage, so that's pretty crucial. As you can go out to Darkrai and... Do I want a Nasty Plot up? Honestly, I do. Now I'm gonna click Thunder. I don't have another play. Like I really don't have another play. He goes Bronze on the Scout. I don't mind you weakening your own Bronzong with this. That does so much damage too. That's in range of +2 Dark Pulse. And I'll just hit him with the Dark Pulse. I'm not gonna try and predict this Tyranitar. He lets me get rid of his Bronzong, so that's one of his Earthquake immunities, which we take those, as I like to say. And as I like to say, maybe Dragon Dance Salamence now can set up and win, huh? I'll just go for Dark Pulse, that way he can't set up like a bulk up or do something crazy like that. As he is gonna go Mega Evolve with his Mewtwo, and honestly, I don't think I have another play outside of Earthquake. He probably has Ice Beam on this Mewtwo. I'm gonna go right for Earthquake anyway. Weaken him as much as possible. That did not do as much as I wanted. That definitely did not do as much as I wanted. We're going to double on Salamence, expecting him to want to go out to a Veltal because we need to weaken this thing. He should go a Veltal. The good play is going a Veltal here. But at the same time, we get off Intimidate, so he might not have Ice Beam. As he does go for Will-O-Wisp. Ooh. Nice play, but it just gave me my Facade boost, so... Please don't have Ice Beam. Please don't flinch me either. You don't deserve this. Yes! Okay, so we can Roost stall him a bit. And we now have a +1 Facade boost. That Will-O-Wisp is actually pretty crucial. Extremely crucial for us. I'm really hoping we knock out Tyranitar. This is +1 Facade boosted. I'm trying to think about what the best play is, but I think it's just to go for the Facade. Yes! Salamence is coming through! I don't have another play outside of going for Facade. Goodbye! Salamence is coming through, and because he burnt me, his foul play is going to be doing less too. Excuse me, Sucker Punch, if he does have that. So I have to Roost right here, expecting Sucker Punch. I don't care if he foul plays. He actually goes for his own Roost, so I think that's game. Because his Sucker Punch doesn't knock me out for 59%, and this is going to do a crap load. Like, it doesn't knock me out, don't crit me. Goodbye. Ah! Now, the only reason I didn't attack that turn is because Sucker Punch would have knocked me out. If he foul play, I actually don't think he would have knocked me out. But we're able to come through because of his own set. Good game. That was a war. That was war. Mega Salamence, man. Not bad. Let's get another game. But yeah, I mean, like I said, him saying sorry doesn't matter because it doesn't make me feel better. At the same time, it didn't matter whether he laughed or said sorry because he doesn't control the hacks. But like I said, I mean, it's okay. Like, I'm neutral towards it. Whether you hacks me or not, it's not your fault. But saying sorry doesn't make me feel better anyway because I acknowledge that it's not your fault. It's the game we play. That's just something I believe anyway. Where are we on the ladder now? We're climbing. Mega Salamence, man. That's interesting though. Will-O-Wisp, Mewtwo X. Not sure how I feel about that because though I guess it does lure in Pokemon like Yveltal, but it also lures in like Ho-Oh. Then again, I guess after Rocks you knock it out with Zen Head, but I might. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I typically like to run Ice Beam, but then again, I guess Landers isn't as common now as it was back in XY Ubers, which is when I used Mega Mewtwo Y. Because it used to be also nice for Salamence too. Yeah, Ice Beam just, I think it's pretty nice on it. I don't know. Did you guys see Salamence knock out Tyranitar with Facade? Alright, we got another game. I think the most expendable member on my team is honestly going to be Bronzong. It looks like he's going to be Scarf Genesect. I would lead off with that just because I do have the Darkrai. So, Bronzong is going to be pretty expendable because it doesn't do anything. He leads off a Mewtwo. I'm going to get up Rocks versus this, so I will get up my Rocks right now. I doubt Bronzong is going to be doing anything in this game. Like, he has two Dark types. Mega Mewtwo Y is going to hit me with Will-O-Wisp. I do not mind because we get up our Rocks, and that is the most important thing. Interesting that he has Will-O-Wisp. Never seen that on Mega Mewtwo Y, but I'll hit him with the Toxic now as he essentially misses the Aura Sphere. That did 0. That actually did 0. And we're weakening this for Earthquake spam, which is honestly how I look good versus team. I'll go for Toxic again because if he switches out, I get the most out of the turn. And Gyro Ball doesn't knock out Mewtwo. And it's not like I'm not forcing Mewtwo to take 3 turns of Toxic, especially because I do have the Protect right here. So I will be able to Protect right now. That just puts it in range of the U-turn from my Scarf Landers team. Like 100%, and I just threw off a Toxic again. Like, I didn't need this Mon for this game. If anything, I'm sweeping him with Salamence. So, are we gonna land this Toxic on the ground? That'd be great. Yes, so we're able to land the Toxic on the ground, and that puts that thing on a timer. And I think hard into Salamence is the play. Get off the Intimidate. I don't know what set he's running. He's gonna be able to get a Stealth Rock though. Huh. I'm gonna sack my Bronzong just in case he's stealth. Oh, I kind of want Dragonance up. Do I lose much from Dragonancing up? He could be Thunder Wave. I don't want to risk the Thunder Wave. I want Dragonance up right here anyway. Yeah, he goes up to Mewtwo. So now we're a +1 Salamence versus a non-intimidating team. As in, like, he doesn't have Intimidate on his team. I'm kind of tempted to go for a second Dragonance just in case he has Ice Beam, or doesn't have Ice Beam. Because if he does Will-O-Wisp me, then yeah, I get to go for Facade and beat him. But you know, I'll just go right for Facade and knock out the Mewtwo. It's +1. It's 91 base power. It's not like it wasn't knocking him out right there. Like you. But Darkrai is going to come out, and I want to calc if +1 Facade knocks it out because I don't really want to go for Double Edge if I don't have to. Mega Salamence, Dragon Dancer, Adamant, Facade, +1. It's power. I mean, it's a powerful attack, but I kind of doubt it. Good lord! Even if he was Scarf, I didn't care because I would burn the initial turn of sleep anyway, and 2 Stealth Rock switchings put that thing in range of my 2 Stealth Rock switchings put that thing in range of my SD Arceus. So we'll go for Double Edge right here. Knocking out the Yveltal. That's the only one I felt like I needed Double Edge for right there. Also the Arceus as well. But Mega Salamence putting in the finest of work right now. Arceus Ground is going to come out. I'll weaken that. That way I can click Earthquake and win the game. As he just deals for Extreme Speed. So, oh my god. I'm like doubting Mega Salamence's power. Look at this. +1 O-Code. You know what? His Genesect's probably faster too. He goes with the Groudon. I'm just gonna go for Roost, and I don't lose anything from this. There's no way I can lose his Groudon, even if it's like Dual Dance or something. I have Extreme Speed. I have Intimidates between Landorus and whatnot. I mean, I have Primal Groudon in the back anyway. Yeah, I want to weaken him a bit. I want to win with my Salamence. No, the crit. I mean, it shouldn't knock me out now anyway. I bet you this Facade knocks him out. I'm just gonna go for it. Goodbye. Has he done Enter Mega Mence yet? Well, if he hasn't, here it is. Watch his Genesect be faster too. I'd be upset if my Genesect was faster. It should be, because I'm not max speed. As he has Extreme Speed, actually. Maybe he's banned Genesect? I don't know. He's leftovers. Oh, interesting. Oh well, we can just go out to our Primal Groudon and click Fire Punch, and that will be game. I'm going to kill an entire army of Genesects right now. Catch this Fire Punch. Don't flinch me to death. Can he win if he flinches me to death? Hey. Oh, okay. It's happening, and he got a crit. Good thing he's not Focus Sash into leftovers. Thank you. Alright, so we're finally able to break through right there, and Primal Groudon is going to be able to get the victory. So we're at 1646. Nice, nice. Let's look for another one. Looking pretty nice. Mega Salamence putting in the finest of work. I don't know. I like it. I like Mega Salamence a lot. I like Facade and Double Edge too. Sometimes I don't like Double Edge, but I love Facade because it allows me to set up on those bulkier teams with like Will-O-Wisp Mons, and I guess alternatively, you don't usually like Toxic too much on Salamence just because it wears it down, but and also Thunder Wave just stops the sweep. But I really do like Facade. We got a game. I'm going to lead off with my Darkrai because it just puts in the most work versus his team. I expect him to lead off with potentially Scarf Xerneas, as it looks like it. Have fun, man. I'm assuming that's Scarf Xerneas. We can go right out to Bronzong, though, and just get up our rocks as quickly as possible. If he does switch out here, then he doesn't... Then he might not be Scarf Xerneas. We'll see based on the damage as well. Well, maybe. I can see us sweeping him with our SD... I crit this turn 1. It's a little bit unfortunate. I can see us sweeping in with our SD, our Dragon and Salamence. But we are going to go for Stealth Rock right here as he goes out to Giratina Origin Form. That I do not mind. I will go for Protect versus just to get a little bit more leftovers back up. And as he's just going to defog anyway, most likely. So, yeah. If I wanted to, I could go for Toxic right now to put him on a timer. But I don't think that's the correct play. I think the correct play is just going right out to Darkrai. If he does drop a Draco, that's fine too. But I do expect him to defog. And what I can do is just Dark Void on the incoming Scarf Xerneas, most likely. Nice. So Knight to the Xerneas. Every Tormented turn also puts him in range of Extreme Speed after a few hits. So I'll go right out to Bronzong right now, as he more likely is going to have the Sleep Talk. Yep. Moonblast, it's what they run. And I will go for Toxic because there's no way he's staying in. And if Groudon comes out or a Veltal, I would love to Toxic those things. So we are able to land the Toxic on a Veltal, which is huge. And again, we're just going to protect up a bit. Get some more leftovers. I love This is why I love Bronzong in this tier. Take that damage, boy. I don't have a Dark Resist outside of Darkrai, so I'm going right out to that. Like, I really don't have another play. As he goes right... Oh my god, Oblivion Wing looks so cool. Oblivion Wing looks awesome. And I'm actually going to Nasty Plot up, expecting him to Sucker Punch right here. Because I want to force him to take a little bit of extra Toxic. And right here, if he chooses to attack me, he will go down to the... he will go down to my to Toxic with Poison. So how much did he take from Poison? I'm a Dark Pulse here, just in case he switches as well. He actually goes Xerneas, so I get to hit this thing with a +2 Dark Pulse as well as get the bad dreams off on him. Look at Xerneas. Look how low his Xerneas is. Again, Bronzong, always just the best play right now. I wall him. And the only thing he can do is obviously get Sleep Talks up, so I'm assuming Veltal's going to come back in to try and Roost. But he does go out into his Giratina, and we're going to Toxic him, expecting his... he went for the Shadow Force. I don't think that matters because obviously I can't protect Shadow Force, but I can swap to my Arceus on the Shadow Force and just attempt to SD up. Actually, I'm just going to Shadow Claw. I want to weaken him a bit for later. For when I get to +2, I win. Because he's more than likely going to Dragon Tail, as he did right there, you saw. So I'm assuming he has Shadow Sneak on this set. Doesn't have to have Shadow Sneak, though. Yeah, Arceus is just a good play in general. I dodge a Shadow Sneak, and I can just recover off the damage, too, and just always weaken him a bit. I'll actually just Shadow Claw, because like I said, I'm weakening him for later. And he even misses the Dragon Tail, unfortunately, for my opponent. So I'll recover up, not to give him back the turn, but just to get back some more HP. As he is going to go right for the defog again. And this just gives me the opportunity to Shadow Claw him one more time. Arceus setting up for its own Arceus sweep. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely love it. I'm assuming he's just going to Dragon Tail here, but I'm going to make the Arceus play 100% anyway. As he goes for Shadow Sneak, that worked anyway. And I can just Shadow Claw of my own and knock out the Giratina. So down goes his Defogger. Recover Arceus. I do have a Lumberry anyway, so I wasn't fearing the Will-O-Wisp. I'm assuming Groudon's going to come out. He's very, very prone to being swept by my Salamence now at +1. I do need Rocks up, though. I feel I need Rocks up anyway. The Veltal could come out. Maybe Groudon too. But I do want Rocks up. So whenever... Like, if he goes Groudon right here, I'm going hard into Darkrai just to weaken it. Goes out into Mewtwo. To Side Strike me, maybe? I'll sack my Darkrai because I do have a Scarf Landers to deal with him. Yeah, I'll sack Darkrai. I don't really want to sack Darkrai because it threatens a Sleep Mode if I... or Dark Void, excuse me, if I can get rid of him. But I can't risk this thing being X, as he does go for Sub. What the hell is this set? Interesting. You have Ice Beam? Yeah, I was debating going Landers right there, but he does reveal the Ice Beam as I couldn't have stayed in anyway. I can U-turn out of here, break his Sub though. This thing is a threat. Holy crap. Yeah, we'll go out to Bronzong. If he wants the Ice Beam, that's fine. I got my Rocks. He does reveal the Focus Blast to be more than likely his only hit to hit my Bronzong, which I don't mind because I can just protect versus and tank the next one. Yeah, so I can tank the next Focus Blast after protecting, and I can just get up a Stealth Rock to threaten the Yveltal, just to weaken it and also just threaten his team, putting it in check. And we're 100% going for Gyro Ball. And maybe if he wants to go for Sub, expecting my Protect right there, which I never had to go for. In fact, I might actually Protect now with my Bronzong just to do it. Because you never know, if he support Arceus Ground or his Groudon can't touch me, it's not a bad play at all. I know what, never mind. Oh my god. Bronzong, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Yo, Bronzong just doesn't care. And rocks are just there just to weaken Yveltal. Keep it in check, as well as keep Xerneas in check. It only has 2 switch-ins now. Because Scarf Xerneas is faster than my... Scarf Xerneas is faster than my Landers, unless it's not running max speed. So Arceus is going to come out, and the correct play is going hard into Salamence to get off the Intimidate, to knock him out with the Double Edge, or at least put him in range of Extreme Speed. I can't risk him setting up. He goes for the Extreme Speed right there. And what I can do now is just go right for the Mega Evolution and Roost. Even if he Swords Dances up, I don't care. Because I do live +1 Extreme Speed at full HP. And if he chose not to Double Edge, that was just a play to make. So, yeah, as you can see, or if he chose not to set up, that was just a play to make. And we're able to knock him out with the Double Edge. So, I think that our Extreme Speed Arceus is going to be winning this game now. Xerneas is going to come out. I'm going to save my Salamence for his Groudon. Is that the play? Yeah, I'll just Roost here just in case he wakes up. Oh, yeah, that's game. Yeah, because we have to Roost up so we can take on Groudon. And we sack our Bronzong to the Moonblast as he wakes up. Now we just go out to Arceus and click Swords Dance. I guess I could have risked the crit right there, but I did a Primal Groudon in the back, and Swords Dance just lets me weaken his Groudon a lot. So yeah. Extreme Speed coming through! I just need a weakened Groudon. Force it to not set up rocks or something like that. Nice, and we knock it out with Double Edge now. And if he wants to go for Sucker Punch with his Yveltal, I knock him out with the U-turn. So we go out to Mega Salamence, we go for Double Edge, and if he, like I said, if he Sucker Punches, oh, thank you, friend. If he Sucker Punches with his Yveltal, he takes a turn of Life Orb as well as the Poison, and then we knock him out with U-turn after that from Landorus, not having to risk missing. So I think that was just the best series of plays. So we're able to knock him out with the Double Edge, and that will be game. I like that game. 16:63. How much time we're at? 33 minutes. Should I get one more? I think I'll get one more. I'm gonna get one more game. Hopefully we can keep it the streak. Get that. Is that what you have? Alright, so what do I want to do? I'm thinking about, like, I really like this team. I feel like Salamence has just put so much work in this entire live. Bronzong too, man. Did you see Bronzong 1v1 that Mewtwo? As well as get a Rocks, Toxic the Xerneas, Toxic the Yveltal, keep it in check. I love it. And even Darkrai, if Darkrai actually like hit any of his attacks throughout this live, like all of his attacks, it would have been in such a great position. But we'll get one more game. I also like the idea of Scarf Landorus in what was I looking at with this? I was trying to make an offensive to Dane. I also like the idea, because I'll show you the team. It'll be in the description, but or not. Okay, unfortunately. So we got a game right away versus a Sableye user. I'm gonna lead off with my Salamence because if he does choose to Will-O-Wisp me with the Sableye, I can proceed to. I'm hoping he Will-O-Wisp me right here. Is Facade just a better play? I think. I think about Dragon Dancing up because he does go for Fake Out. Is Groudon the right play? How do I win this game? Plus 2 Darkrai puts in so much work versus his team. I don't want to take a foul play. And if he will-o-wisps me, then we know he can't take it on later. Yeah, he does go right for foul play, so that's good. I will go right for the Nasty Plot. That way I can weaken Klefki a bit. He actually goes Ho-Oh, so this is even better because plus 2 Thunder does knock out Ho-Oh. It does if we do connect. Do I go for that? I go for that. This puts in so much work versus his team. Do I go for I go for this. Oh man. Come on! That knocked him out. Like it actually straight up knocked him out and we won the game right there. I guess that was my fault for doing anything, right? But I do have the SD Groudon as well, which also puts in work versus him. It just would have been nice to get rid of Ho-Oh because we didn't have to deal with that. I'm still assuming that Salamence is going to win this game if we are able to set up and get the Will-O-Wisp off on me. But that would have just been so huge. Like knocking out Ho-Oh and then proceeding to sleep Klefki or even weaken it. Like he did not appreciate this mon at all. But I'm going to SD up because it's probably going to go out to support Arceus as he does. And I could just hit that thing up with the Precipice Blades. Kind of want to go for Fire Punch. But I'm going to hit him with the Precipice Blades right here. Assuming he's just going to Toxic me. Like I want to go for Fire Punch, expecting him to want to go out to Lugia. And if I'm predicting that, let me just go for Stone Edge then. No, Precipice Blades is the play. I can't let him Toxic me. I feel like I was so impatient early on. But the thing is, if I hit that, just the win was just so enticing. Like, I wanted that so badly. Because then he couldn't beat that mon. He literally couldn't. He had to let Klefki Thunder Wave me as I could put that thing to sleep with Dark Void. And that means my Salamence wins. So, we are faster. As he's going to go for Toxic. I mean, I already knew he'd be faster anyway. And we could just go right for the Fire Punch. That will be able to knock him out. It also covers the Lugia switch if he wants to make that play. We also do have the chance to burn him, which I think is pretty big. How much speed does Lugia run? Let's check. I mean, there's no way I'm not going for Fire Punch this turn, but still, I just want to know. 136 speed. How much is that? Yeah, I'll add Lugia to this awesome team that I have right here. That should be more than what? Mence and stuff like that? Yeah, okay. So it shouldn't be able to outspeed me, in theory. Yeah, so we're able to get this KO with the plus 2 Fire Punch. Goodbye. Primal Groudon having fun. Sableye? You good, buddy? Yeah, fake out. I don't care about that. I really want to Stone Edge here because I think Ho-Oh would come out, but I do 2 KO it anyway and I get a kill. But Stone Edging would be nice. I mean, he's just gonna go out to Sableye after, so yeah, I'll just Fire Punch because either way I get a kill right now. No way he goes out to Groudon. Yeah, so Lugia is gone. Goodbye. Obviously, it had multi-scale before, which is why I took that hit earlier. Obviously, we also have a harder time with Sableye now. Yeah, I'll let him knock me out. I'll be able to go to my Salamence and just click Double Edge. That is the play to make. He foul plays, we fine. If we Will-O-Wisp, we're fine. Nice! And now we'll just be able to Facade and win. Nothing's coming in on this. Klefki? Yeah, you'll be 2 KO'd. They call him the king. Yeah, Facade's Salamence just wins the game. Klefki can't Thunder Wave me. I knock out Ho-Oh. I 2 KO the Salamence. Excuse me, not the Salamence. I 2 KO the Groudon. Ho-Oh? Counter, huh? You're not living this. This is 182, aerial 8 boosted. Like, you're dying. There's no way you're faster too, I'm 320 speed. Also, I'll be able to click Earthquake now with my Scarf Lantern and win the game. If he sacks Ho-Oh, which I would love. Because Adamant Scarf Lantern, I'll show you the calc versus Landorus T. Mega Sableye. Yeah, it's an easy 2 KO. So if he does choose to sack Ho, that'd be actually great. Goodbye! And now I just click Earthquake with my Scarf Landers and win. Mega Man's putting in the finest of work this live. Did I already use a thumbnail? You know what? We're about to do some Inception, some Showdown Live Inception. Showdown Lives for Showdown Lives playlist. I did Ubers a long time ago. Ubers. Mega Ments, have you been on the thumbnail yet? You actually haven't been on. Oh my god, I haven't done Enter Mega Ments yet. Yeah, so we're definitely putting him on the thumbnail for this game. And basically, if he goes Groudon, I weaken that to where I 2-KO with Earthquake, or knock it out with the Earthquake after that. And if he goes Sableye, how much does his Fake Out do before? It's not gonna do too much. If he goes Sableye, I get to click Earthquake anyway, so I think I win regardless of what play happens right here. Like, he goes down to Adamant, Scarf, Earthquake, 100%. Lag. It's alright, bro. But we'll go for Facade. He has to Fake Out here. There's no way he can win. No way he can win. I'll show you even Max. Max Impish doesn't even take Earthquake from Adamant. So, he's saying lag, but I don't know. Like, the game is over. How much does Fake Out even do from Sableye anyway? They run Fake Out, by the way, so they get the Mega Evolution versus teams. It's the same thing with OU. They run Fake Out so they can get the Mega Evolution versus those Diancie teams, or just in general, because a lot of Mons, like Primal Groudon, for example, threaten. They threaten. Also, I should have known that Lugia hit 290 speed. That's because back in the day, I hit like 230, I think 334, so we outsped stuff like Garchomp and stuff. I don't use Lugia much. And I never really check the spreads, which is bad. But like during the Ubers SBL, I don't think I ever use Lugia. It's way too passive for me. It's a good Mon, but I love Mons like Klefki, which just took advantage of Lugia all the time. So, you good, bro? I would turn the timer off, but this is obviously a competitive road. I hope he had a lot of points. Let's start checking his points. Rank, big, red monster. 1507. Okay. This man played a ton of games. Is he good out there? We're just gonna stay here anyway. But yeah, I really like Mega Ments. One of my favorite Ubers to use. Jamvad, love. This is Jamvad's favorite Mon. Salamence. Salamence is Jamvad's favorite Mon. And I don't know if you guys ever remember using this thing in XYOU, or was it ORAS OU? Did it come out XY? I think it came out XY. I remember using this thing before it came out, and it got banned. Like, it got banned before it came out just because of how broken this Mon was on the ladder. It's so good. It would set up on Rotoms. It would set up on the entire tier, basically. Even if you had a super effective hit, it would just be Subroost, Dragonance. It never needed Earthquake. In OU, the set was only Dragonance, Sub, Roost, and then Return or Frustration. Never need an Earthquake. You cared about Heatran when you're 2-KOing them with +1 Return after Stealth Rock 100%. It's like, Salamence was just such a great Mon, and yeah, I'm glad that it got me the points. Nice. And he ends up forfeiting or timing out. But we're at 1675, and I think we're going to end the episode here. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Feel free, of course, to leave a like, subscribe, do your thing, and I will see you guys next time. Big shout out to Lucas for passing me this team. There'll be a pay spin down below in the description if you would like to use it alongside me. So, yeah, later, guys.